I'm just looking at the games we have quickly. It's not gonna be very long until the end, but I wanted to start some playthroughs where I wanted to start a bit of Mass Effect, but I don't know how interested you guys will be in it. Uh, we could play Valorant. Valorant. Oh no. Oops. Oh no 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 no. No Valorant. No no no. Go for it. Oh, okay, then let's start Origin. Yeah. We're gonna do just a very short episode of it though, to be honest, because we're gonna have stream dedicated to it at some point, and you guys get to choose which name we give our shepherd, which is such a privilege, as you can imagine. Okay. I'm just gonna need my mouse profile. Yeah, yeah, Mass Effect is my probably second favorite license out there, before the Batman Arkham games. Then you have the Need for Speed games, the old ones. Then you have Dark Souls. I'm going to lower that. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be such a long adventure. It's gonna take months for us to complete it. It's gonna take very long. But I love it. Okay. Profile is here. Let me have this months. Yes, because we are going to go through Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, and Mass Effect 3. But not only that, we're going to get all of the perfect endings we can for those games and complete that 200% because completing the Mass Effect game 200% is the only way to finish it, to get the right ending and the appropriate one. So I'm just going to switch categories quickly. Engineering Edition. Yeah, hot tubs. I'm insanely happy though to be able to stream this, to be honest. Those games being very personal to me, and so being able to stream them, it's a bit special in a way. And so yeah, makes me happy very much to share that. Okay, this runs. You're gonna see the game shortly. Okay. I'm gonna do a quick notification on Discord. Can you just for the archives of it, kind of. There we go. So yes, I was playing a bit of Mass Effect 2, but I'd never really completed myself after I finished the remaster trilogy altogether. Everything seems moves, categories right. I'm just sorry, double checking everything. I know. Tell me if the sound is okay, because it's gonna be much louder than... shit. Phasmo, yes. And I'm gonna be able to stream a lot more too, just because I will, like I said, be taking advantage of my phone subscription being pushed from 150 gigs to 210, 110, which is insane. And okay, this is not... the game is not being detected by... What? Are you doing capture? Oh, I think I know why. Okay, will this work? Like this. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure everything is ready. Okay, no motion blur, frame rate cap there. 1080. And just so you know, playing this at 4K is absolutely amazing. I won't be playing it at 4K because I'm streaming at the same time, but he's got it. I'm even going to get back to 120. No film grain, all good. Sound perfect. I'm so happy to stream this. Very happy, holy shit. Okay. I'm gonna geek out a lot, just don't mind me. This is my old high school years. Review, this is my save. There we go.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
And at least this game, I know my way around it. Same for the two others, so...
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
We're gonna go with the default look, of course. Of course.
Log in to access your profile.
What name do you want, guys? If you have any idea. Yeah, that's... I'm gonna sound like such an old man, but we don't have any more solo and oriented games that way. Shit. No, just kidding. Let's be serious. Let's create a roleplay character, right? Let's be... Now give me something that's gonna sound badass or silly. Like Gérard. Okay. Front. I got you. Nice. Bonus talent. This is gonna be more useful. Oh, oops.
Please log in.
I know, wait, I need to do... Oh, you want to play as a femme ship or maid ship, by the way? One pack. Yes, I don't know what to choose. Do you want male ship or femme ship? Knowing that I don't play as femme ship soon very much, so... You can let me know. Lady, yeah, okay. But, yeah, you know what, no. I wanna play with... I wanna play with Mark van der Roof, so sue me. Mark Vanderloo being the guy that modeled for the initial Mass Effect default male shape appearance. That's the name of the dude. Okay. Trent. Okay. Wimp. Ah. Oh. Wimper. Trent Wimper. Trent Wimper. Okay. Perfect. We get the name. Can't see it here. Yeah.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
Yes. This remaster though is on point. As you will see, maybe I will compare with the original game at some point, but very good. And it's still on Unreal Engine 3, which is impressive, but also practical because it brings a lot of optimization to the table. Okay, Earthbound, because you always have the choice between several origins. Spacer, you're gonna be basically the military kid, you know, going on Alliance ships. Oh god, I'm gonna have to explain everything. The Alliance is basically the military, but for space, kind of representing humanity as a whole. And Spacer is you growing up, son of military parents, spending their lives on spaceships from the Alliance and stuff. Colonist, you were raised, as it says, on Mindor, which was a colony somewhere in space, don't ask me. And it was essentially wiped out by slavers, so you are pretty much scarred for life. Earthbound is basically an orphan with no real history, or at least no parents, no stuff, no background, and you are the default one, which I always pick.
Confirm psychological profile.
Sole survivor. During a mission, your whole team was wiped out, and you were the only one to survive. War hero. You basically are the good guy. You know, you saved your whole team during a mission against all odds. That kind of corny shit. And ruthless, you're an absolute psycho that makes decisions with no shit given for the consequences. Will pick Soul Survivor because the other two don't feel like me, or anyone that would be realistic in a way, you know. Because Soul Survivor, just shit happens and yeah. When yeah. Then you have the classes soldier. It's you're a gunsman. Engineer, you're going to be able to hack and throw electronic attacks like incinerate enemies, fry them, frostbite them. Adept, you are a kind of defensive biotic with attacks that are meant to cripple the enemy, and then be able to open the path for your teammates and yourself to maybe essentially strike, if that makes sense. Infiltrator, you're the sniper. Sentinel, you are the kind of backline of defense, if that makes sense. You're the tank. Vanguard, that's me. Vanguard, you're basically the biotic with a shotgun that will basically rip through anything. You will basically be the first line of attack. If that makes sense. Has the name Vanguard, which I will pick. Yeah, that's if you completed the game already, it will give you bonuses. And I will pick Assault Rifle. We could make an ugly ass Shepherd, but yeah, we're not gonna do that. Let's have the default appearance and let's go. Trent Wemper Shepherd. How good is that?
Identification confirmed.
No tutorials. I'll have the subtitles on for you guys. I'm gonna use this because we're not gonna do the New Game Plus. Auto level up, yes. Hardcore, yes. Insanity is the maximum level, but it can be a bit too much at times, especially if since when we reach Mass Effect 3, I have a mod on Mass Effect 3 that makes the enemies much harder to take down and much more powerful because they will essentially become the same way they are in the original Mass Effect 3's multiplayer, if that makes sense. Let's go. I'm excited. I will shut up during the cutscenes.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets, learned to look out for himself.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of a nation's space-faring civilization. In the decades that followed, these materials artifacts revealed starting new technologies enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis of this incredible technology was force-controlled very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. They called it Mass Effect, yes. You have never enough time to read this. I just love how corny the first one can be in so many ways. Timeless.
Relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
Still looks its age in some ways, but it's great.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the 2021 remaster. It's the first game ever that I pre-ordered. That's how much I love this franchise, if that makes sense, you know? I had never pre-ordered anything before, but this I did.
Board is green. Approach run has
Actually, it was pretty rough in some ways on release, but it came a long way with the updates. BioWare did an amazing job at this. The differences, as you will see in the remasters of Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, are much more subtle, but they are there. But that's the thing also when you remaster a game that's only like from the PS3 and X360 gen, you know, it's
check. Internal emissions
not much to do,
systems.
especially if they already
All
looked
systems online.
pretty good initially.
Drift.
The only thing that's still very shocking is the facial animations, but that
1300 is good.
can do much about.
Captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story, but only an idiot believes the official story.
And if you don't know, guys, you have a system of being basically good or bad in your responses. You have shit, what's the name in English? Conciliation, Paragon, and Renegade answers. Basically, you're the jerk in Mass Effect 1 at least when you choose Renegade, and then you're the good guy when you choose Paragon. Yeah, you have the middle answers, but they don't give much, and yeah, pretty much how it goes down.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more
They
going
did
on
rework
than
the
just
system so that you would be able to choose more between a variety of options, so that you don't have to spam the good or bad answers every time
everything
to
looks
kind of shape your Shepard to be more Paragon or Renegade, so that's good also. They reworked a lot of gameplay elements for the first one, at least in the remaster, so
Brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already.
they really went in depth in it.
Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Great. You pissed the captain off, and now I'm going to pay for it.
Yeah,
Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood.
I know the
I was
joke.
talking to you, Joker.
Okay. I think I had a mode for the FOV. There we go. Perfect. Now we're on 110 FOV. And the mouse soothing is always on also, so that's an issue they never fixed. So you have to leave it here to have the least mouth reading effect as much as possible, and then yeah. It's supposed to be played on controllers initially, but yeah. Okay. Okay. As you can see, you get the Renegade bar, which will basically make you a bit more evil. Or more of a jerk in the first one, at least it changes up a bit in the second and third one, and Paragon, you're the perfectly good guy. Nothing bad ever done. Okay. And yes, you can still get your guns out. I don't really remember what my bindings are for. Okay. You can speak to a few characters. Well, yeah. Shit.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding.
This clown.
Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander.
Yeah, you can, but it doesn't do anything,
Never been on a mission like this
unfortunately.
before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Fucking clown, this
Do
guy.
your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can
Echoes
do.
being the place where basically, you know, Shepard's whole team died and he was the only one to survive.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain
You'll see what happens anyway.
Goodbye, Commander.
And yeah. Oh, actually, maybe I can show you something too, now that I remember it. I have a few mods installed as well. That port some stuff from Mass Effect 3 into this one. So yeah.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down in engineering.
This is your service to assist guy, essentially.
I have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
But if you come back to talk to him later, it's gonna be...
I better head down and see the captain.
Yes, sir.
Maybe you will see the responses he has. Pretty goofy.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become
And
something
if you notice also, yeah,
hasn't it? Proof
I'm
that
probably
humans
gonna
have not
mention
only
this a few
established
times, but the voice
colonies
acting in this game
galaxies,
also,
but
or in
also
the
protect them.
whole trilogy in general,
But
is
how safe is it really?
probably one of the best you can get in any game. Just... yeah. A lot of effort that went into it, that's for sure.
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
And for the record, yes, at least in the first game, when you pick left answers, it's gonna be like trying to get more details, and when you pick right, it's gonna be much more like shit. Like getting straight to the point, skipping the conversation a bit.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me.
Keith David, yes, Keith David is the one that voices Captain Anderson, as we see him. So, yeah. Yeah, and in this saga, he voices Captain Anderson, the one talking right now, which is very cool and amazing job from the voice actors on this. Actually insane.
What else can you tell me?
This is big shit.
The Prothean were, by the way, the race of aliens that were wiped out 50,000 years before we came, and yeah, pretty much all we know. They left some stuff behind, and the technology the humans found is what allowed them to go into space and stuff. Quick resume, but
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Just tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of
the really good thing about this remaster is that you get to really like diversify your answers rather than spamming Paragon or Renegade to get the most points possible. So yeah.
Just give the word, Captain.
Let's go.
Should be getting close to Eden.
Eden
Captain, I
Prime.
got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down! We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't.
Yeah, that's a lot of that. Oh. And this is footage from the old game, by the way, this cutscene. Oh, yeah. They're gonna be able to use that emote a lot on the Taker. Gonna be a lot of people.
No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Pretty cool to have my own emote, right?
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious.
And what they did to this first section of the game and the remaster is absolutely amazing too. Looks fucking great. I love it.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
I can assume you already yourself can assume how the mission is gonna go. Oh.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Maybe I can actually this way. No. This way.
This place got hit hard.
Yeah, in the original game you've started the missions facing this way. That's a small change they implemented. Okay, is it still on? Yes. Look at this. But yeah, aiming on this is a bit complicated because of, as I said, the mouse choosing being basically coded into the game. There's not much you can do to dampen it or even turn it off. Even mods couldn't do that. Oops. Okay. Knowing what happens, I'm already laughing, but what if? Yeah, frame 1 already went down. What a monkey.
Rip right through his shields.
Probably not funny, but yeah.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Yeah.
Aye, aye, sir.
That's the one duty to get in everything. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to get into the action and then bam. Okay. I can already make powers on the quick slots. Right, this I may not use much. Okay, it's gonna be the throw. This is gonna be the heal. And this is going to be the melee. Okay. Oh.
Got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out.
Cool story, bro.
I'll catch up with you at the dig site.
That was very good to play it again though, like I haven't played it in a while, so very much refreshing. Take this. But yeah, we can pretty much get through the main game in a few hours only, but I'm gonna do the side quests and stuff to make sure we get a good save to import into Mass Effect 2 and then Mass Effect 3. Okay, let's go. Oops, wrong break. Yeah, gonna be a lot of fire in this game. Oof. That's what my university does to you when you don't come to class. Joking, of course. Okay, maybe I should actually get closer.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge,
Bruh.
sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky.
Kinda convenient, no? Lose one teammate, pick up another one on the way.
The attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close.
And one thing you'll notice also is that the whole universe of the trilogy is so developed, and insanely developed and well built. It's insane.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time.
Hopefully it will show itself through the playthrough, but yeah.
Move out.
Okay. I saw some loot.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Check out the points. Trent one pressure. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one to see every time. Gonna be perfect. Right, so for now we got nothing. Yeah, less protection. This we want. Right, not having much in it so far. We'll have a few more here. And just hiding. Hello. Sup. Okay, I'm not sure we got pulled for that. Get the loot. This wasn't the best, but we got nothing here. Oh, actually, not too bad. I mean, not too bad for the beginning. We will see at the end of the game. It's gonna be a much different story. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, not everything works everywhere. That's the thing. Oh shit.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
Yeah.
Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say.
No big deal though, you know, as long as we understand that it's nothing. Yeah. Oh, it's everyday convos about the player.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe.
We got a picture of your player in the mod chat that every day when logging on to Discord we had a. We have to bow to. And make a prayer to it. Okay. Yes, the one without pants. And yes, they do this. I'm pretty sure you didn't you say that you would delete that one, no?
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
Good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Yes.
Oh god, they're still alive.
That's me tomorrow morning, by the way.
What did the Geth do to them?
Yeah, well, you know, I don't think your hair is the only thing you have to worry about, player. Because that's not all that's showing on this pic. Yeah, I just hope no one is watching and thinking any of this is real. Nothing. Never saying anything, right? Right. More points. Nice. Maybe this. Yeah, such a mystery, isn't it this? Oh, okay, I'm gonna max out this for him, and this because it's gonna be useful for the hacking stuff. And this for him. Perfect. Let me do this now. Yeah. Well, you know, everyone has a different approach to privacy on the internet, and I'm part of the people that do not give a shit in many ways. Yeah, we're gonna struggle for the stuff in the beginning, holy shit. Can't wait to show you all of the levels of this game though.
That door, it's closed. Security locks.
Yes. Yeah, for sure is. That's no doubt.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Yeah.
Hurry.
I mean, of course, you're not gonna post anything like compromising or, you know, like that would put you in danger, but in general, like having my face, my name, it's not too much of a big deal for me because that's pretty much something that every time you go out, you put out there, so.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Yeah. And that's player when he doesn't take his pills. Bref. Me joke. Okay. Cutscene again. Oops.
Saren. Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Can you feel the bad guy coming already? Yes, and that's...
Off in the distance.
Yep, that's a Reaper. By the way, I mean, first time we actually see it in the franchise, but yeah. Oops. Oh, shit. Désolé. Yes. I mean, it's not gonna be real strategy here, like most likely. Or most of the time it's just me using the Vanguard abilities to basically just charge through anything. Gonna be pretty straightforward combat. But later on into the game, and especially in the later ones, you do need to think about what you're gonna do. Especially since we're going to play on hardcore difficulty.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Yeah.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
If there's something you're not telling me...
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing
Yep.
major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You greedy bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Oh shit, I don't have this yet. This one is actually funny, but I don't have it yet. Shit.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure
I have to be the good guy.
that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna
Well, it's not gonna be much of an enemy, that's the thing.
probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a
Shit, I want this one. Fuck.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Like,
Yeah,
Fate the Goose guy is nice, but sometimes it's so fun being
at the spaceport if he's still alive.
the absolute piece of shit in this game. And that's not great anyways. To be honest, no. Wait, did we get actually... yeah, okay. Won't be using that much. But yeah. Basically some smugglers.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
It's nice. Very nice. Oh shit. Yes, this. Ask away. I'm not gonna play with them anyway, so I'm not gonna give them anything that I'm gonna take back. I'm gonna have to take back anyways. It should not. This depends on your motherboard. Depends on your cable. Maybe if it's bad quality, it can create issues.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
So those Wi-Fi, like for example, if you have 1000 gigs Wi-Fi or fiber, and your PC can only take your PC's Wi-Fi card or USB stick can only take 150 megabits per second, then yeah. I mean, it's not necessarily a waste if the current one cannot keep up with the speed of the internet, you know?
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding.
As long as they keep up with the current speed, then
My name's Powell.
yeah.
I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
But fresh one never hurts too. You should see the difference anyways. Yeah. Those cables aren't supposed to be extremely expensive too, so it's always nice to upgrade and at least a safety a bit. To have something more recent that's not necessarily worn out or anything.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon.
Maybe just
I knew that beacon was trouble.
look at whether
It's gone to
you
hell since we found it.
how fast your internet is, and look at how much download speed you get with the speed test with the Ethernet cable.
Your close contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now?
Yeah.
So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's...
Just look at the speed you're supposed to have on your router's admin page, and then do a speed test to see if it corresponds to it.
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
Good.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect
Yeah,
your
and if you get 500 megabits per second,
rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need
or maybe if you speed tests on megabytes, you would need to divide the 500 by 8 to see if it corresponds to the result given by the speed test. Yeah, maybe they are. But Wi-Fi does a good job also. We just need to have a Wi-Fi card or Wi-Fi stick that gets past the standard 150 megabits per second.
Just give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
There is something else I was saying.
I mean, especially if you get,
Could be worth a fortune.
depending on the number of cameras, like if you get, you would need a good router anyway to get the amount of data to pass through.
We need to find
A good choice. I don't know this specific router because I have the default one that is provided with the internet provider.
I need to get away from all this.
Which, yeah, sounds good. And that's actually gonna be great, this high explosive thing. One of, if not the best, Grenade mode. Okay, finally some fighting. Yeah. I'm gonna switch back to this one anyways. Pew pew pew. Yes, also you don't have any ammo, you just can't let your gun overheat. That's kind of what limits your shots. There we go. I need to I need to get used to playing this again. Been a while. The third one and second one are much easier to remember on the gameplay, but yeah.
Set the charges.
This one can be a bit rough on the edges, even though it's much better in the remaster. Okay, now we just gotta get the beacon and get on with it.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Oops. Oh shit, aiming this thing. Forgot. Am I really on that core, by the way, because I'm starting to wonder now if I'm really on... Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and you probably noticed also, through the games, you do rely a lot on your team during the combat. Which is both a good and bad thing, because they can pull you out of tough spots and put you in tough spots sometimes, even though it's much rarer. And this one, they will... Oh, okay. That's how you disarm a bluff. And why is that one? Shit. Just one left that's hiding. Whatever. Let's just. Oops. There we go. Almost died. Let's just take everything, we'll look at it another time anyways. Yeah, and those hurt. Okay, so we just got a bit of loot. Take around here and then we're good. Nice, already getting the good stuff. Just gotta run around a bit. Find the stuff and then go. And one more on the other side that I remember of at least. And oh no, never mind. Ah yes, yes, do mind. Not much, but pretty good. At least for the beginning of the game. Once we get the fully upgraded stuff, it's gonna be much better. And there we go. First mission done.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate-
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
And of course, because weird alien artifact, you're gonna of course get close to it. Okay, player, I was gonna stop it after this anyways, but good night, Cipla. Thank you for being here, for the chatting and stuff. Appreciate it, and have a great night.
No, don't touch it. Too dangerous.
Of course.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy. A human alliance vessel.
This is the guy we saw back on the planet.
Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate
I
it.
will be polite, I guess.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I'll live.
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just going through the dialogue. I already know it because I did play the game before, but yeah. Just... Yes. I'm just happy I get to stream this, and... Yeah. I sometimes kind of feel like explaining certain stuff, but I have to remind myself that it would be spoiling, essentially. Because we're gonna see it later on into the games. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole game that was just explained going after Saren, essentially.
Just before I lost consciousness,
And this.
I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell him? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why
Spectres are essentially like special agents that are given any rights in the galaxy. Essentially, they can do anything without much consequences, unless the Council, which is basically the presidency of the galaxy, decides that they don't agree with it and fire him, essentially.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Okay, and I think we're gonna stop this for today's been already almost 6 hours. We're going to, I think we're gonna have 2 streams of Phasmo minimum per week. Then one stream of Dark Souls, then one stream of Mass Effect. This will be much longer than anything else anyways, because we are going to go through the entire trilogy at our own pace and completing it the right way, getting the best endings we can. Yeah. We got the save, we can go. I will this, yes, should exit. I will wish to anyone who's still here a good night. Sleep tight. Thank you for being here, watching, lurking, chatting. I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the comeback onto Phasmo. I hope you enjoyed the small but preview gameplay of Mass Effect that we're gonna have through the several next months. And yeah, I will wish you guys a good night, good day, good evening, wherever you are in the world, and bye bye.